Hello and welcome to day 22. The days are going quickly now. Sorry this one's a bit late, but I've been a bit busy going to the exhibition to drop my work off and that, so they would have been up by midnight, but sorry this one's a little bit late. And so today's word is trail, and the jigsaw puzzle bird I'm making today is the Canada geese, because they trail across our skies this time of year going back home to Canada. And geese are one of my favourite birds, and I used to have some geese. I went out for a ride in a car one day and saw a whole field of geese, and there was one little goose in the corner that wasn't very well, and so we went to the farmer and he said we could have this goose. And we took this little goose home. He was only a baby and he wasn't very well, so we took him to the vet and we got him put right. And I named him Gus, after a Mary Wesley book about an old lady who falls in love with a younger person, and she has a goose called Gus. We then got a phone call from the inner city farm at Bristol, and they said that they had a goose that was looking for a home. He was asexual because he was a Chinese goose mated with a Roman goose, and because of that they became asexual, so he wasn't really good for them because he wouldn't earn them any money by producing eggs or goslings. So we went all the way to the inner city farm in Bristol and we picked up Cedric. And Cedric was really beautiful, very elegant, suave, sophisticated goose. And we then saw an advertisement for some geese. And we needed a gander, because I don't know if you know this, but most geese have brown eyes, but the gander has blue eyes. There is one breed of geese that this doesn't apply to, so if you ever saw a goose with blue eyes, they are the gander, and if they've got brown eyes, they are the geese, the goose. I think that's what you call a female, gander and goose. Yeah, I think so. So we picked up a lovely gander, and he was really ferocious on the way home. He was hissing and snarling, and we got him home and gave him a drink to set him out with the other geese, and he was really ferocious. So we named him Kurgan, after one of the characters in Highlander, because Highlander at the time was my favourite film, and Kurgan had this kind of presence about him because he was the baddie in it. And so we named Kurgan. And we had them for quite a while. They used to go down and live in my little piece of land with the ponies, and I used to let them out, and I used to pick them up and carry them around because I like them. They're so cuddly. I'm not frightened of them. A lot of people are frightened of geese, but I'm not scared of geese at all. They don't worry me. But I remember the guy that had a horse a few fields down from where we lived, and me and my friend were tacking up one day, and we saw him leap over the fence and run through the cows and to where we were tacking up to where we were, and he was absolutely petrified. And apparently these geese had come over to see what he was doing, and he was quite frightened, and we told him that geese, you can stand up to geese, they're not terrifying, they won't hurt you. Anyway, the farmer that had the geese was a bit of a canny lad, and when the guy got used to him, he said, why don't you have this flock of geese that I've got? So this guy his name was TC, and TC was like, wow, I'm the best person down here. And he bought this flock of geese, and he asked me one day as I was riding by, would I like to see his geese? And I said, yeah, that would be brilliant. And when I looked at all the geese, they were all ganders. And I thought, funny. So when I saw the farmer again, I went, how did you manage to shift all those ganders in one go? Because his whole lot that year had been ganders. The whole of the eggs had turned out to be ganders, and they were really surplus to requirement. And rather than keep them all the way till Christmas and then slaughter them, he thought he'd sell them on. And he took me to one side and said, "Shh, don't say anything. I've told him they take 2 years before they produce," which they do. They take 2 years to mature. They live till about 65 years old. And so this guy waited 2 years for these geese to reproduce. It was going to make him a fortune. It's so funny. Pride before a fall, eh? But no, geese are really, really lovely birds. They are really good protectors of your property. They do eat a lot of grass, and also their feathers make really good pens, quills. They're not the most expensive quills because they're quite they're not an endangered species or a rare species. But yeah, go and check out some geese. They do taste nice too. Sorry for any vegetarians. I am practically a vegetarian myself, but they do taste nice. So, what bird will it be tomorrow? Please like, subscribe, thumbs up, and join me for tomorrow. Bye bye, Pauline.